Hi, everybody. June here from Red Daisy Crafts. I'm so glad to be here. It has been a wild day. Uh, I have been dealing with some really what I think is slow internet, but I think I got it all done. And if you're over in the Paper Pumpkin and Kid Hangout group, you're getting all kinds of goodness today because there is a ton of videos that have went up sharing some kits and all kinds of things. And after this live in a little bit, probably after dinner, I'm going to be putting up my early Black Friday BOGO sales. So that's going to be fun. It is going to be my retired kits that I have in my inventory, and you can buy one, get one, get new stuff out of my store online. So you might want to jump over there in that group if you live in the US and have some fun with that. So we are going to be playing with the Nests of Christmas paper pumpkin today, and I'm going to put us down to the table. It's so great to be here. Here we go. So this kit is really beautiful and just makes really gorgeous cards. And we've been having some fun creating some alternate projects, but the kit itself makes two cards, these two cards. And it comes with, hey Wanda, great to have you this evening joining. I feel like it's been a long time. I know I was here last week, but I don't think my comments were working last week. So it just feels like extra long. So this is a trifold card. So this is the first card in the box. And then the second card is this beautiful card with all this foiling on it. Again, it's a trifold. But these cards are the cards that the kit was intended to make. There are 5 of each of these. And hey, Bobby, thanks for joining. There are 5 each, so a total of 10 in the kit. But last week we made some alternates, and I added these gems after the fact. There you can see it a little bit better. So this is one of the alternates we made, and it was just kind of showing that you could put a little shaker card right on the card, but I also wanted to show that you could make a tag. And this is a part of the dies for the new quarter, which are the Merry Tags and More dies. That is 165639 is the product number. And you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get those dies. But we used that little tag to make this little shaker tag last week. And then I also made like a Z-fold card. And this was using the card base that came in the kit. Then we stamped and colored the cardinal and just added a couple of pieces of basic white cardstock. So there's that card. There we go. If we can get it to focus. And then I think the first week we played with the kit, we made this alternate that was using some additional cardstock, and then also the DSP that coordinates with this kit. And I just really don't have much left because I've been using it. But this is called, let me see, Nests of Winter. And if you don't have this DSP, it is so beautiful. And I've been loving like cutting out all of these birds and using all the pieces of this DSP. So here's one of the sheets on one side that you could use this to make cards, but has a real kind of neutral on the back side. And then there was these birds with, this is one of the designs that is in the kit. And then I showed you that one. We have this sheet, which is the birch trees, and then this beautiful back. I love this kind of a pale pink there. And then there's this, the pussy willows with the birch or just a wood background. Then we had these beautiful birds, and then this piece on the back, which is you know, similar to that other green that's in the kit. It's just a muted or probably second generation of shaded spruce. And then of course this is so beautiful, and you see more of the hints of the garden green in this with the garden green stripe on the back. So the DSP, this DSP is absolutely gorgeous, and I've been using the heck out of it. And we're going to use some more today, but let's go ahead and dig into our projects. So my first project is a 3D project, and I'm gonna show you what I am doing here with it. I have to get my things there down here at the side beside me. So basically, you know, we have the trifold of the card base, right? So there's a trifold, and this was that card base. So it came across like this, and then I cut off part of it. But I found these really cool post-it note, and they're a recycled paper, but they're 4 inches by 4 inches, and I loved the colors because they matched so nicely with this kit. And let me see if I can find the other one, because there's another one and it's just as good. Because it was a 3-pack. So there, that's the 3-pack. And I just love this because these are so great to just leave with a friend. I don't know how to. I just want to stop that from happening more. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We just had somebody trying to butt in. All right, so I love these because these colors just match so nice with the kit, right? So I had to come up with something that we would make. So this was the actual, you know, card base, all right, here. And I trimmed it down, so it's just a smidge over 4 inches. All right, and then I have this piece that was up here. This is put away. Now we're going to use this to put like a little Velcro holder on there to keep it closed. So that's our fun little 3D project that we have today. And then I think I will make one as well using this, but we're just gonna make the one while we're here. But I wanted to kind of show you what I did to prepare the card pieces for it. So I have our triple, you know, our three-fold piece here. Okay. And I'm going to trim this off right at the score line. because I don't need that piece. Okay. So we're just going to set that aside and we'll use that for something else. All right. And then just a tint over the line, I am going to do so over the 4-inch line. So I'm not even going to 4 1/8. Okay. And so I'm going to do a score line right in here. Okay. And then I'm going to go to 4 3/8. Okay. And then I'm going to put another score line in here. Okay. And so that is going to be the place where I don't know what to call this, but that's how it's going to fit the Post-it note right inside there. Okay. That's what we're just doing. And then basically, I believe this is right at 4. Or no, I did 4 which looks like 1 centimeter. So now I'm just going to trim this down to that, just like so. All right. And so that is how I got this piece here. Okay. And then I used this part of it to create the flap. And so we're going to use the green on this one. And again, I'm just going slightly over the 4 there. And then I cut this in half. And so I think what's easiest for me is when I put it on my paper trimmer here. But to be honest, if you need to know what half is, because it's not going to be super easy, it is like almost 3/4 of an inch, but it's actually a little less than 3/4 of an inch. So I don't know what that is going to be. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12/16 of an inch is how that's going to end up. So that's kind of crazy, right? But I love to just put things in the center here, with the place where the blade goes down, and just do it in half. That's the easiest way for me to do it. And then we're going to use this to do some additional score lines. So we're going to do it at 2 inches on here. And then I'm going to go over again to the 2 3/8 like that. And we're going to put another score in, and we're going to use that to put the like little closure band on the piece. Okay. And so that's how that's going to go. And so I just wanted to show you how I put that together. All right. Because that way you have an idea of how I'm putting this together. And so we are going to use this blue right here, and it just fits perfectly inside there, with just a tad little tiny bit of extra. Okay. And so I am going to put this down with some glue, and I'm going to just put it right on the back of here. And good amount in that top part for closure. So there, that's how that's going to go. And I am going to flip it over and use my bone folder to just smooth out that glue. on that edge. So now our Post-it notes inside of here, right? But I do want a way to keep this closed. And so what I'm going to do is I have already scored this one. And I love that when I put this on here, you almost cannot see any of the seams. And so I'm going to just glue this piece down, and I want a good piece here because I want it to stay strong. And so let's see here. That's going to go right there. I may have to get my little glue eraser out. Got a little bit off there. We can fix that with the glue eraser. And have it right here. I changed up my table a tad. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a little bit more space now on my table, which makes me happy. But I think I'm a little farther away from things. And so I just want to show you, see here how it almost just blends in perfectly. All right, so now this is going to come over like so, and we're going to use a Velcro dot to put on there. And I just got these because I knew I wanted them for this project. And so let me just get one of these out. So we need that one, and then we need this other one. I love these for projects like this. Once you buy the pack, you get a lot in here for not very much, but there's 56 of these circles inside of here. And so that will last quite a while. So, and we are just going to, I like to put it together, is what I like to do, like that. Then I don't have to worry about it. And then I just cut one off as I need it. Like so. All right. And then I can use this to put my dot down so it gets in the right place. Now I'm just trying to get that little adhesive off of there. And so now I'm going to put this right here on there. And then I'm going to take the adhesive off, or the backing off the adhesive on this one. It's pretty sticky. All right. And then I am just going to close that up like so. So where did my other little cello piece go? I don't know what I did with it. It's attached to something with little static. So then this just opens up like that, and you can always keep it nice and tidy. Okay. But I got a little something here to decorate with, and I guess I'm still missing some things out of my box. So just give me a moment to get that out here because things are hiding from me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It was hiding, but not where I thought. All right, so what I have here is a little piece of the DSP that I thought we would use on here. And this piece is 3 3/4 by 2.5 inch. And this is the other side of that. So I did trim this down to 3 3/4. So we're going to just layer these on here like so. And we're just going to add this to there just to give a little bit of that continuity. And then this is going to go on here. Oh, do I need to trim this? Oh, I guess I need to trim this a little bit. Okay, so we're going to need to trim this, which I can bring it all the way over, but I still, looks like I still need to take off about 3. Let's do a 1/4 first and see what we get, because I don't want to take too much. So trying to keep my little bird. Oh, perfect. Is that going to be, I need a little tiny smidge more, I think. Well, I don't know. I think that's going to work fine. I think that's going to work fine, but just to make it easier, I'm going to just take off a tiny bit more. So I'm just going to do one line down. So I don't want to lose my blue bird. That was my whole point of all that. And so we are going to add this right on here. Oh, that's much better. All right, so I'm going to take that up for now. And then we're going to put this down next to it. These don't need to be very fancy. You don't want a bunch of things on here, because it's going to get moved around. Things are going to get put on top of it. It's going to get thrown in a purse. So it just doesn't need to be that difficult, right? And so that's the deal for that. All right, so then I have wanted to stamp on here. And I wanted to use a sentiment. I don't think we've used it yet, but this one down here that has joyful thoughts to you this season. So, and I got this fantastic little bag, and it's got all my blocks in it. And so I just love it. Now they're not laying all over my desk. And so, yay. All right, so now I have to find the ink, because I keep moving everything around. I'm a mess today. And I think we're going to use Blueberry Bushel today, because I think that will go so nicely with this. And I'm not sure that I have used this stamp, so I want to try it on a piece of cardboard before we go too far. So let's just do that real quick. But you can see these little Post-it notes are a great little gift, you know, for a friend or whatever over the holidays, right? Oh, that's going to be nice. Yep, that's nice. I don't know if you can see that. Nice. All right. So let's get this back over here. So we can stamp. I did adjust my table, and I do think like I'm going to have to do some additional adjustments, but it's really much nicer, I think, to have the extra space. And so, I don't know, I see a little bit of beading, so, but it actually looks really good. Actually came out really good. So I thought we could just put that on there, and I like to just do this angle edge. It makes that quick and easy. So it's just going to go right here in the bottom like so. And we could put an embellishment on here, but I really feel like that's just going to get pulled off. And so we're just keeping it so simple. Okay. And this just makes a nice little treat for somebody. So I hope you like that. And I'll show the other one once I put it together, but I plan to make the another one using the other card base. I actually want to make all three of these, but I'll show those once we get to that. So that was just a quick and easy little, you know, 3D project, but I wanted to show you how I kind of cut that apart for you. So next we're going to work on a couple of cards. So I have a little card base here, a basic white, and it's 4 1/4 by 11 inches scored at 5 1/2. So I did not do a very good score job, obviously. Let's see if I can do any fixing on this. That's better. Not as messed up. We definitely want that to be the front. And we're going to use some of our pieces. So I don't want to use this piece because we're going to use it, but I have these other pieces here to create the background for this card base. So I want to use this piece here. And so we're going to get our paper trimmer out, and we're going to cut this piece to, it's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to go ahead and just trim it right to that size. Okay. So we are going to have that 4 by 5 1/4. All right. So we have that piece. And then we're going to need another piece. And I think I'm going to use this piece right here. And that piece needs to be, what size did I decide? Okay, so 5 1/4 by 2 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim this off on the other side of that score line, and then do this to 2 inches, right? Yeah, 2 inches here. Whoops. By 5 1/4. Like so. And then I want to use this piece here as well to create another piece of a layer. And this one is going to be 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. So 2 1/4. There we go. By 5 1/4. And this piece is going to go right on top of here, like that. Now I could have used some green cardstock, but I'm just showing you like ways that you can change up and use the pieces of your kit. And that's going to go on top of there like that. And then the last piece is, I want to use that other piece here that we have with the foiling, right? Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. Welcome from Ontario. Very happy to have you joining. Okay, so then we need a piece here that's going to be 3/4 of an inch. Okay. I line that up on the outside here. and get rid of this piece. Then it's 3 inches that we want this to be. Okay, so that piece is gonna go there, like so. And that is the pieces that we're gonna use for our card. Now I want to get one of the labels out to stamp a sentiment on. So there we have that. And we're going to use that same sentiment and that ink color to put our sentiment on the label with that blueberry bushel, right? Yeah, blueberry bushel. Really love it. So we're going to do that again on here. And I think it looks so good. You know, it looks like it's a very bright color, but it's also pretty dark. So it shows up really nicely. And so that is going to be great on here. So we have those are pieces to put our card together. And then I'm going to find our die cuts from the kit. Let's see what we have. So I'm going to get out one of these and see what we might use here to add to this. All right. So this is what we have so far. Okay. So we have this. This is going to go on here like so. And then this is going to go over here. And then this will go down as well. This is such a great layout, a card layout, because you can just use it over and over and over. Oh, Lisa and Wanda know each other. I kind of wondered if you guys might know each other. Oh, that's so nice. Yes, Susan, I think that the Post-it notes make a great teacher gift. Absolutely. And, you know, at the holidays, we're always looking for something that is, you know, reasonably cost, but it's thoughtful, all the good things, right? And so then this is going to come over here, and we're going to put it on here like that. And then this is going to go here. But I thought we could do something up here. And I really like this piece, but let's see what we can do with it because it's too much the way that it is. So I think we can just trim this down here. So I'm going to just cut our bird out of this and keep that little white edge on here. Okay. But let's keep some of the greenery too for it. So just kind of bringing that down so we can have that coming out here. And then let's see what we can do here. We trim this down as well and tighten this up a bit. So we have this that can come in there, and then we can pop our little bird right up. I just love that. So you could totally repeat this. Oh, just fellow Canadians. I love that. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so now that we have our pieces all put together and we know what we're going to do, let's go ahead and put our card together. So we could put something on the inside of our card. I was thinking we might add some of the leaves, and we could put a Merry Christmas on the inside. So let me grab my little tote here and get some of these blocks out. And, or maybe we'll just put a happy holiday. So So we got that, and then some of the greenery. Maybe one more block. Maybe a smaller one in here. For the little speckles. If I can get it off my finger. All right, so let's use that. So let's kind of create something inside here. And I thought about bringing in, we have this little strip of the card. We could always bring that in here if we wanted. Let me move this up so that you guys are seeing it. But we could always add this right here. Might do that. It needs to be trimmed just a tad. So let's just add that on the edge there. Getting glue on myself. Right on the edge of this, like so. That looks nice. And then let's go ahead and, so we'll do our sentiment with the blueberry bushel. On the end, oh, that doesn't look good. Where's my cardboard? That's not looking good. That looks better. All right, so there we go. Hopefully I got this straight. Nice, very nice. All right, so put that out of the way, and then I need to find my shaded spruce. I don't know what I do with it, but I do have a real red here that I thought we might use to put on some of these speckles around the happy holiday. I thought that would be fun. Let's just make sure they work. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's just put a couple of speckles on here for now. And one more. And then I wanted to add the leaf or the branch. Oh goodness, where is my shaded spruce? I don't know what happened to it. Thankfully, I have another kit right here. So we are breaking that out. That's all right. That's why we got it. Okay. Now here we go. We're in business. Now we're in business before I get ink everywhere. Okay, so now I was just going to add this like so. Very nice. Very nice. I think that looks really nice. So that's what we have for inside the card. Very good. Good. All right, so now let's put our card together. We got our stamping done. All that's easy peasy. Let's put these pieces together and then we'll get on to the third item. I have one other card, but it's almost already cut, so it shouldn't take too long. So how is everybody doing today? Are y'all having good weather where you're at? We are still grossly warm here in San Antonio. In my opinion, we're at the point of it's gross. I really just can't believe how warm it is still. And I wonder what this means for us in January, because January is normally our coolest month. I just wonder. All right, so we have just glued all those things. We're going to glue this down as well. And that is going to go right here, like so. I love that we're going to have some of this foiling on here. Looks so good, right? Ooh, fun. And then I still think I'm going to glue down some of these, because that's going to go right there. I think it needs to go up a little bit. I am thinking that I might actually adhere it to our sentiment right here. So I'm just doing a little tiny dab of glue right there to put those together. And that'll help us get the placement for it. All right. Then I'm going to glue them down. Oh my goodness. It's time for more glue. I have it ready right here already. You can see it probably, or not, but it's all right here ready to go, because I knew this was going to happen. All right, so I want to bring this over like that. Okay, so that's that piece. And then this one, we are going to put glue down here, but a dimensional up here in this corner. But we're going to put glue down here like so. And we're going to just tuck it in there, but have it up at the top. So like that. Okay. And then we're going to use dimensionals for the bird. 2 came off, 2 are going on. That's how that's going to roll. All right. And he's going to go right there. And that's our card. Love it. Don't you love it? I would love to know what y'all think. I think this is beautiful. I love this layout. I think you can repeat this in so many different ways. Okay. All right. So now we have one more layout that I have planned. And well, we might put berries on some of these once we're done. Okay, so I do have a little bit of a plan here, because I send my Paper Pumpkin subscribers a card in the mail each month. And so some of this is for that. So let's see here. I think I want this bird over here. I decided earlier. And then I have some DSP pieces that are already cut. So I have a birch piece, this piece, and then I have some that garden green stripe. Okay, so that's going in. Let's put the birds back. And I just need one card base here. And ta-da! So let's see here. Let's burnish our score line. So again, it's a top fold, so it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Oh, thank you, Wanda. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Lisa. That's so sweet. Two sweatshirts. Oh my goodness. 2 Celsius or 5 Celsius. Oh my goodness. That's cold. Yeah, you too, Wanda. I see that. Wow. All right. So how this is going to go is I have one of our die cuts from the new quarter dies for the paper pumpkin. So I have the Mary. We're going to use that. We're going to use this cute little bird right here. And I know that fussy cutting isn't everybody's jam, but I don't mind it. And I just think this has given us so much more value out of this kit with this paper. And so I am loving all of these birds. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about how this paper would be so cute to create a calendar, because you have so many different birds, and I guess these are probably all winter birds, but there really are so many in various colors that you could probably almost get one for every month. And I thought, oh, that'd be so cute. I'm not making it, but I'm just saying it's a good idea. And if anybody makes one, I would love to see it. All right, so we have almost got our little bird cut out. All right, so we're going to use that. I don't want to waste this because there's still a good bird on here. And you just never know when we might need it. All right, so here we go. This is going to go in the center up here. So let me get this scooted up. This is the thing about the table change that I haven't figured out. All right, so this piece goes down here. And this piece goes over here. And I'm struggling with this a bit because I don't know that it matches, but it's supposed to match. So I think it's fine. There's plenty of other of these greens in this paper and with that bird. So I think it's all going to work out just fine. Okay. And so that is pretty much the idea here. Okay. And then I have the sentiment label that we're going to use, and I see that I don't have it out here. So let me grab that, and it's the skinnier one. We're going to use that skinnier one. And that is going to go on here, coming off that edge like so. And we're going to have Mary up here and Christmas in here is what I believe the plan is. So if we put Christmas on here like that, then Mary up here like at an angle. Probably even with our bird underneath here. And that's kind of the game plan. So let's just see how it all comes together. Okay. So let's do our stamping first. So get our foam mat out and another block. And this is the shaded spruce. So we're gonna put this right down here in this corner, like so. I don't know, that's got a little bit of dots and stuff, but I think it's gonna be okay. There you see, it's not perfect, but it's gonna be okay. All right, so that is the stamping we have to do. I am contemplating, though, putting a few of the speckles with the red on these two. So let's just see if we add a couple of the red speckles onto these two pieces. Let's just see. So I've just done 3 of them on here. Okay. Now this one's going to be at the bottom. And so I'm just going to add one right there, and that's it. We're just going to leave it at that. Okay. And I think that'll just tie things together. Okay. So I'm not sure what I want to do on the inside. We could repeat what we did for this one. I think that came out nice. So let's just do something similar, but I'm going to use I don't want to use the blue. I want to clean that off. Okay. And we're going to use Memento for the sentiment on the inside of here. So bring my foam mat back. Nice. Very nice. And then we can add a couple of those red berries. Change it up a bit. See if we find another design we like better. But I think that this will be fine. And then this one with our shaded spruce. Like so. Nice. I think that looks good. Very nice. Awesome. All right, so we got our stamping done. So I'm going to move some of these out of the way and put those away over there. And All right, we are ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Let's go ahead and put this together on its own. So let me move it up. So I'm making sure you guys can see everything. So how have you started to Christmas shop? Are you done Christmas shopping? Curious. I have done a lot of Christmas shopping, but I love to shop all year. You know, I love to buy gifts. So it's something I just really, really enjoy. And so I'm always picking up things here and there. So I am soon to be like sitting down and trying to figure out like, what do I still need? Because what I'm not great about is actually writing it down as I go. So sometimes I end up with a lot of things for one person or something like that. So we need to get our list together, and I have my new planner, my new holiday planner ready to go. So I'm excited for that. And so that's going to be next. All right. So now I think we can put this on here. Well, that does look nice. That green doesn't bother me anymore. At first I was a little concerned about it, but I'm all in now. All right. So we are just centering that on here like so. So pretty. All right. So we have this here, and I think what I want to do is where do I want my bird? Let's figure that out, and then we'll figure out the Mary. All right, so I think I want the bird right here. So I feel like Mary could come across like that. I'll just scoot him up a bit. I think that's what's going to happen. All right. So I am going to we're going to glue this down. On here like so. And then we are going to put this little guy on some dimensionals. So let's see. I think I have some mini ones here. I think it's probably way more than I need, but it's what we're doing. Sounds like your problem, Wanda. Oh my gosh. You too, Susan. You're just getting started. Oh my gosh. Yes. No, I'm, you know, it's a kind of probably a little bit of a curse when you pick it up all year long, right? Because, but I, you know, been like that for so long. Now, there we go. Just going to put a few dots of this along the way. And then we're going to lay this down on here across our bird. That's too high. There we go. I don't want the berries covered. And you know what? I think I need some Winkostella. I'm just wondering where it is. Is it handy? I don't see it. Thought I had it right here. This definitely needs some bling on it. I may have to do that later because I'm not seeing it here, but I think going over the Mary with the Winkostella will help it stand out a little bit more. But there, that's our card. So cute, isn't it? All right, we're gonna put some gems, that's for sure, on our 2 cards here that we made. You know, we could even add some of those snowflakes on that one. I don't know. I want to see what the Winkostella looks like, wherever it may be. But these little red rhinestones are just precious. So let's just start with that and add a few of these around. So let's see. I'm going to put one right here and then one down here. And we'll add one over here. And that will be great on that one. And then let's add some over here. Put that here. And then we'll have one up here. So that is that. All right. And so those are our 3 projects for today. And perfect timing. We're right at an hour. So these are the 3 projects we got today. So fun. I'm so glad you were here. Oh, I love it that you both did that. You're about a third way done, Lisa. Awesome. Fantastic. So these are projects for today. I'm so glad I got to hang out with you for a little bit and share some paper pumpkin alternates. And so I hope that you enjoyed this, and leave me tell me what you think about the cards, and please do share or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And so you never miss me whenever I come live. But I am always here on Sunday. Think Creatively Sunday Live is every Sunday at 4 p.m. So I will see you again next time. Thanks, Susan. Bye, everybody.